Right there, VC. It's Steve Whitty here. Saturday evening, doing a big day at volunteering at my local Oxfam, and thought, well, I had something to eat. I've got my here, which is the Reverend James. It's a nice golden ale. Cheers. And I thought I'd do the video that's been doing around, the spread, which is 5 bands that you like that are very rarely mentioned in the VC, or you feel are not mentioned enough in the VC. This is a thread that was started by MrHalloffame, whose channel I've only really just discovered, so I have only just subscribed to him. So I look forward to seeing more of his videos. He's quite noticing how many subs he's got. He's a very prolific member of the VC, so I look forward to seeing more of his contributions. So hang on, let me just turn the music down a little bit. That's just a bit of Oasis there in the background. So first band I'm going to show you, and I've grown to love these over the past few years. This band is Bebop Deluxe. This is their debut album, Axe Victim. Band that is led by Bill Nelson, came out of Wakefield, West Yorkshire. Very much in the glam vein at the time. Yeah, band that I appreciate quite a lot. And went on to film Red Noise, Bill Nelson. Plenty of stuff on YouTube for you to check out. Second band I'm going to show you is, I think take you out of here, it's not a bit of glare. It's the Moody Blues, a band who I poo-pooed really a lot of times because I've just based everything on Nights in White Satin. I can remember coming home from an Alice Cooper gig years ago. It was got to be, well, it was at the Odeon New Street, so it's nearly over 30 years ago, where this guy was saying he was going to see the Moody Blues. This guy, the hippie guy, long hair and everything. And I sort of went, ooh. And he said, no, don't judge him by Nights in White Satin. You know, some really good stuff on there. And it has shown. I think I've brought more stuff, got to listen to more of their stuff since I've started buying vinyl again. Tons of stuff floating around, so it's worth checking out. Another band, others may have mentioned it already, but I don't feel it gets enough attention on the VC. Such an influential band, Roxy Music. So yeah, what can I say? The whole new romantic movement would never have happened if it weren't for them. Brian Ferry, Mr. Super Smooth. This is ironically Stranded, Brian Eno's favourite album, and partly because it's the first album he never featured on. He always has said this. It's recorded in the documentary that he felt this was because he had no input, that he could enjoy this album more than the first 2 albums. Next band, Metal Mickey, Put the Kettle On, Make Mine and Minestrone. Slade. I mentioned them in a video yesterday, and what can I say about this band? Which I didn't say yesterday's video. Just a great band, big influence. Gene Simmons has said these have been were a big influence on Kiss, and it's because they wrote rock songs that were catchy, that were short, and everybody liked them. You know, the string of number ones that they had at the time. And I'm just reading here from the discography on the back here. Number 1, Because I Love You, it was number. First hit was Get Down With It, 15. Because I Love You was number 1. Look What You've Done was number 2. Take Me Back Home, number 1. Mama, We're All Crazy Now, number 1. Squeeze Me Please. Goodbye to Jane, number 2. Come On Feel the Noise, number 1. You know, Quiet Riot took that to top 10 in America. Squeeze Me Please Me, number 1. My Friend Stan, number 2. Merry Christmas Everybody, number 1. The nation's favourite Christmas song, I would hasten to add. Every Day, number 3. The Banging Man, number 3. Far, Far Away, number 2. and then it started to drip. Where how does it feel? And thanks for the memory. Um, for their first for their first 6 albums went to #1. Slade Alive, Sladeist, Old New, Borrowed and Blue. I have featured a lot on this, but this is a band that I really genuinely love. So much to my childhood, and I get asked. My niece's boyfriend asked me, "Well, you're into all this prog, but why do you like all this cheesy pop?" And I point out when I was growing up, I was 9, 10. The only access to music I really had was Top of the Pops. So they coming on, dressed up in all, Clay coming on in all their finery, was the only access I had to music. Grey Whistle Test was on way too late for me. Radio 1 was on the 247 medium wave, which was a shit wavelength round my way. Excuse the language there. It was rubbish. You could hardly tune it in, so I ended up listening to Radio 2 all the time. When BRMB started, it was a godsend. So that's why I'm so big on Slade. And then the final band that I think don't get enough mention on the VC, UFO. I think this may have been mentioned before, but great band. This is No Place to Run. This is the album that was produced by George Martin, and it's the first album that doesn't feature Michael Schenker. First album since Michael Schenker left. Strange photo outside of a petrol station, But yeah, great album, great band. But they did have self-destructive tendencies, which I think ultimately led to the downfall. Still going, popular as ever. Phil Morgan, Andy Parker are still in the band. Pete Way, his health is good at the moment. I think he had a brush with cancer not so long back. Lives in Birmingham. So yeah, UFO. More shout outs for them. So those are my 5 bands. I've watched a lot of these videos, and it's been quite interesting because, and you've got a love for a band, and you don't feel it's being reciprocated. It can get you feel quite cross. But one of the joys of the vinyl community is seeing people post about their bands, their favourite bands that you've never heard of, or bands you think I have heard of, but I've never really listened to the music. So it makes you turn it on to listen to the music. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you see, just thumbs up. If you don't like, thumbs down. Always leave some comments if you want to, and if you want to subscribe to me, just click the subscribe button. I'll always subscribe back. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I've got my beer. I'm going to open the bar of chocolate very shortly because it always goes down well. So until next time, take care. Cheers. Bye.